Hey everybody, it's Dallas42 back again with another 7 Days to Die video. It's the morning of day 50. We made it 50 days in this game so far. And we just survived a blood moon last night. And our next blood moon is going to be on day... what day is that? 49... 56? Day 56? So day 55 and 56, Horde Base, Blood Moon. I hope my math is right. Yeah, 49 plus 7 is 56, so that should be right. So, yeah, so this morning I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and head right over to the mining POI, the Tier 5, and get started on that. It's just up here. This is our last one that we haven't done inside of the pine forest. So let's go get to it. We've tried this one once before and failed. So I'm keen to get revenge on this POI and see if we can finish it this time. We had a good blood moon last night. Very effective. Didn't use that much ammo because we figured out that we can use that 44 Desert Vulture, which has penetrating power because of a special book that I've read. And we used that all night long. The only thing that didn't go well was our turrets didn't work for some reason, so I'm going to have to look into that at some point before the next blood moon. See if I can figure out what went wrong there. But other than that, it was a very effective blood moon. And we're cleared for another week of exploring and adventuring. We're going to finish this Tier 5 POI right now, hopefully, and then we'll be in good shape to head out into the burned forest and set up a secondary base out there and make that our base of operations for a while as we explore and try to finish all the Tier 5s out there. So that's where we're going to be at moving forward. For right now, this place is, you know, I probably don't need to repair that. We're basically using that as a emergency weapon at this point for the Tier 5 POIs. If it gets much further damaged, we'll repair it, but I don't think we'll really need to. We're going to go ahead and get into this. We kind of know what to expect because we tried this once before. And also, I've played it on a previous playthrough before. So, I think the mistake I made last time is I shot zombies that were way down in there, and then they all piled up on top of me. So this time I'm going to avoid doing that. We're also going to try not to get cornered into a tight corner area, because that was another mistake we made last time. Might as well auger these things while I'm here. Perhaps it augurs well for our chances here. See what I did there? Drop some things on my bike here. Whoops, wrong button. wanted to see if I can I take the gas out of it? No. You can put modifiers and cosmetics on your motorcycles as well, on your vehicles. At some point I gotta look into that. We're gonna try not to just take every little piece of junk. It seems like a lot of this stuff has not respawned since the last time we were here. So if that's the case, then we might be able to save some time by not having to loot everything. Chicken! I really don't need to loot that chicken. Oh, here we go. Got some presents over here. Try not to shoot zombies that are very far away. Okay. It's getting real. Try to use the right weapon for the right situation. Try to use trigger discipline so we don't blow through all of our ammo, because we might need it later. I guess I don't need that. What I do need is gas, because my motor tools operate on it, and my motorcycle operates on it. And we're eventually going to get other vehicles that operate on gas as well. So I really need to be picking that up wherever I see it. I saw a box over here. You know, the other thing I could do, I could try going down instead of up. Last time I went up and it didn't work out so well. Wonder if this is locked. Let's find out. It is locked. Okay. I'm not supposed to go that way. I'm not going to shoot any zombies that are way down in the deep part of this thing. Until I get down there. That was one of the mistakes we made last time. Guess I could scrap that to iron. I thought I heard a landmine. It's a good thing I have that book that lets them cook for a couple extra seconds after you hear them. Because otherwise I might not have got away from that in time. There's a ladder there. Don't want to go down there yet. Zombie over there. try to avoid blowing up gas tanks, because if I can pick up that gas and use it for my vehicles, that would be preferable. Are they coming out from over there? They might be. Let's get up on top of this vehicle. Okay. Taking it at a nice, steady, slow pace here. Be as careful as we can. I might want to take an engine. It might come in handy later. Let's skirt the outside before we go into that building. A little gun shy about that building. That's where I died last time. Some of this stuff might be useful, but I don't want to load up too much and find myself over-encumbered and vulnerable. I do have steroids that I could use to become more mobile if I wanted to. Vehicle crafting, nice. That's one category of books that's been a little bit lacking for us, is the vehicle crafting skills. Fortunately, we got the motorcycle, which is the best one in my opinion. At least the best one I've ever had. Had a friend who got the 4x4 truck one time, and he said it was fun, but a bit of a gas hog, and it's not as maneuverable as the motorcycle because it's bigger and takes up more space. So you can't negotiate through tight corridors quite as easily. I've never had the gyrocopter, and I don't know anybody who's ever had the gyrocopter, so remains to be seen what that one will be like. There's a little pile of loot. In this case, I am gonna eat the chicken ration. Oh, the chicken ration doesn't have recipes anyway. That's just straight up food. Okay, I think we're ready to move inside of this building. Let's see if we can get on the first floor first. I might have already drawn them out of here. I hope that's the case. There's a stack of books. Salvage tools. We're almost maxed on salvage tools. Robotics. Repair tools. Don't need another grill, I don't think. Got a few of those already. Okay, it looks like we're clear on the first floor. Let's go up to the second floor. Oh yeah, so there's a nasty right there. Okay, good. This is the corner where I died last time. I'm not going to do that this time. It's still like the walls are open where I had to get in here to get my loot. You can see the damage from explosions that happened last time. Hey, that's good. We're back to that point and we're clear. We're not dying, so that's good. You know what I probably actually do here? I wanted to get clever, is I could come over here and beat this wall down. And I could put a wooden storage crate over here. And I could drop stuff in there that I don't really need right now. Anything that's not mission critical. And that way, I got more room to loot more stuff, and I can go get that later. Let's put a marker on the map so we remember it. Now, if you're on a quest, you don't want to get too far away from the POI, because if so, it'll cancel your quest. You might have seen that happen to me in an earlier video that we filmed. But since I'm not on a quest and I'm just doing a random POI here, let's see what happens if we get this switch. Okay, there's a way down through there if I want to go that way. There's a stairway. There's a way up here. Let's see what's up there. Take some iron. Pile of clothes. Some cloth. Not a bad item for us. Cloth means duct tape. Duct tapes are always useful. Don't want to fall, if we can help it. Let's take the stairs. I'd rather not fall down somewhere where I can't get back up unless I have no other choice. Potatoes are good for us. Well, it looks like I'm going down here whether I like it or not. I hear one. Oh yeah, I see one down there. Is there anything else to do out here? Not that doesn't require falling, so I must have to go through here. There's a pile of ammo. Some high power 44. That's our bread and butter for the Horde Knights. If I gotta shoot her, I'm gonna shoot her through this door so that zombies have to get through the door to get to me. Doesn't look like I pulled any more. But there's one up there. clipping error. Oh, here they come. Do a weapon swap there. Get something a little more useful. Don't get up. Well, I'm happy we've already made it further than we made it last time. So far, so good. Close quarters. This is a SMG range. This is a dangerous room because they can come at me from multiple ways. Go clear one side of it out best we can. Okay, this room appears to be clear. It's the generator. Not important for us. Repair tools. Lots of gas in here, that's good for us. Vehicle crafting. Just taking my time, make sure we don't get into a compromised situation. I'm sure some sort of scripted battle will happen sooner or later, but we don't want to wander right into the middle of one if we can help it. Okay, I'm going to go up this stairway here and see what I can see on the second floor before I go into the next room. Box up here. There you are. Gotta use the right tool. It's one of the important rules for life. Use the right tool. Life is a lot easier when you use the right tool. This might be a enemy in here. Nope. Not this time. Little office. That was a big guy. Uh-oh. Retreat. Looks like it's just one over there. For him to break down the door a little bit, and then we can fire in there and hit him, hopefully. There we go. Got him. There's another one beating on something. I hear it. Spider zombie sounds like? It's a burn zombie. Robotics vehicle. Well, let's hit the switch and see what happens. Nothing obvious. Gasoline. The door's locked. Could jump through those windows if I had to. Sketchy floor. There's a box. Take some forged iron. It's occasionally useful. Harvesting tool skill. Steel tool parts. Not bad, not bad. Don't need sand. Gas. Down the stairs. So far, so good. Oil shale's good. You can turn oil shale into gasoline. Here's another box. Motor tool parts, or steel tool parts rather. Watch out for fire. Oh no. What were they doing in that bathroom stall when the zombie apocalypse happened? Uh-oh. Got their attention with that one. Three shots from an SMG to kill an irradiated zombie? Yeah, I'll take that. That's the kind of trigger discipline we need to be implementing here. Nothing too exciting there. We got an explosive magazine. this open? It's locked. Maybe I don't need to be taking handgun and machine gun parts anymore, but better safe than sorry. A bottle of acid. That might be important for something. It seems like it's kind of a rare item that I only find once in a rare while, so maybe I should be taking it when I see it. This looks like a good place for an ambush. Trying to have the right weapon equipped at all times. Uh-oh. Run away! I'm good. I'm good. Took a little bit of damage, but not too bad. Coming out of the woodwork. Not done yet. Big nasty zombies in there. Lots of them. Luckily they came at me a few at a time, so I was able to handle it. I knew that room was a good place for an ambush. I called it, did I not? Yeah, it's not very exciting. I can think about using some roids here because it'll help me move faster while encumbered. But it's also almost nighttime, and at nighttime I have a book that lets me move unencumbered at nighttime, so maybe I can just get away with that instead. What's that? I wonder if that's something good. Stone and nitrate. Ammo situation is acceptable. Take some glue. I can live without that particular piece of junk. Okay, here goes nothing. We are on the floor of the mining area. I know there's going to be a big wave of zombies coming at me any second. Stick to our plan of going around the perimeter. One beating on something over there. I see one. I can handle them if they come at me one or two at a time. That's good. It's good that they're coming at me one or two at a time, because that's that many fewer that are going to come rushing at me all at once at some point. That's still that same one that's up there trying to get out. That door's locked. This stairway leads to a pile of medical supplies. I've got plenty of vitamins already, I don't need that. Continue around the perimeter for now. And we'll clear out the part inside after. I think he just broke out. So far, so good. Don't Unlocked door. Stairway up. Save that for later. It's over here. Can I go up this? Whoa. Uh-oh. Got a bad feeling about this. I got hit by a frost claw zombie and it stunned me. That's like an infernal frost claw zombie there. That's a big nasty. Reload, reload. Taking some damage, but I'm doing alright. I got through the worst of it. Alright, before I move anywhere else, we need to reload all of our weapons. We're definitely low on 7.62, so I don't want to use that unless I get into a big battle. Stick with the 9mm for rank and file enemies. Alright, I feel like I pulled a lot of them down on me there, so I may have a clear path here for a little while. It's about to be nightfall, so I've got to be a little extra careful. Don't know that I could be any more careful than I've already been here, but we'll try. We'll try. Oh, look at that. Lumberjack. Oh, what's this? I saw another one drop. Oh, yep, they're pouring out of that thing over there. Let's get back up to our happy box over here. Probably didn't need to be quite that careful, but better safe than sorry, right? I've noticed in this POI, there's zombies that are just kind of pouring out of, like they spawn into certain places. And they appear. It's not like they were already there and you attract their attention. They're actually like appearing. That's what's happening over there. Come get some. Got him. Let's go see what's in here. Ooh, that is a payoff room. Does that mean I've already been through the worst of it? I suspect that's what it means, but let's not get too cocky here. Let's stay locked in, make sure that we clear the place properly, and we'll come back and get that payoff at the end. What's that? That does not have recipes, so I can just go ahead and eat it. Hear one. We're not going to go up until we've done everything down here that we can find. I guess we're pretty much at that point. About ready to start heading back up. Let's go check this payoff room. Now, in the past, in some POIs, I've gone and tried to get the payoff and been swarmed by enemies, so that could happen here. Gotta be careful. I think we're clear. I think we're clear. Bow crafting. Those. Pop open this locked chest. Looks like something good might be in there. Cha-ching. Lots of good ammo. Armor crafting kits, those are useful. Grandpa's Forgetting Elixir. This one resets your skill points if you ever need to do that. I'm going to swap that. What else will I swap? I'll swap some handgun parts for these crafting books. Workstation crafting. A bow thing. Axe mod. Particularly good for me. Don't need a lumberjack hat. Machete parts, sort of good for me. It's probably better than Probably better than 1 potato seed. And this food bundle is probably better than 2 potatoes. Is there anything that's less useful that I can drop? Wood is less useful than 2 potatoes. I can get wood anywhere. You know what we're really going to have to do here is we're going to have to get out and then come back and get more stuff. I wonder how... Let's see if we can fight our way out to the exit, and then we can come back and collect the rest of that stuff, because there's no way I'm going to carry it all the way I am right now. There's still some zombies around here. I can hear them. We got the majority of them, though. Let's just see if I can make a quick, clean exit here. Get out to my motorcycle and drop some things off, and then we'll go back in for more. Anything non-mission critical, we'll just drop it in here real quick. Okay, now let's go back for more. I'm gonna basically try to systematically work my way back out, but I want to start with this payoff room. Don't want to miss that or forget about it. Now we have some freedom to take some more stuff. Harvesting tools. Salvage tools. Almost maxed. I'm at 69 of 75. Ammo pile. Some more boxes. Vehicle crafting. Plenty of headlights at home. Sledgehammer crafting. Alright, looks like we got what we want from the payoff area. Let's work our way back up. I think I got everything down on the ground in this area. We're ready to work our way up. this area. We'll come back down after. I didn't open that, it just opened for me. That's kind of weird. Okay. I actually do need coffee for one of those challenges, as we learned earlier. Might as well grab that. Whoa, almost walked off that cliff. I think we did it, folks. I think we cleared it. Might be little bits of stuff here and there. I thought it was a tourist zombie over there. Gotcha. Ooh, took a bad step. I'm going really fast because it's nighttime and my encumbrance doesn't affect me. Which is kind of cool. I just wonder. I wonder. I had a lot of resources on it. Didn't have any steel, which is what I was hoping for. Okay, we did it. We completed hybrid mining. I'm gonna slap a check mark on this thing. Kaboom! We have now officially completed hybrid mining, Red Mesa Compound, Area 7. Correa Rockworx, and U.S. Army Post 7, which means we have completed all the Tier 5 POIs in the Pine Forest. Yay! So I'm going to go over here and collect that loot that I put in that stash over there. That wasn't too bad. There was one or two tough battles, but I don't think it was the toughest one we've done. It's just that first time that we went in, we made the mistake of shooting a zombie from way down at the bottom, and we also were a little weaker and hadn't figured out have several different guns in your lineup ready to go at any given time. We hadn't figured that out yet, so. We were close that time. I think we were close, but this time it was no problem at all. Okay, now I've gotten everything out of there, so I can delete this marker. And let's get home. It's almost dawn. Didn't take that long either, compared to some of the others. Dope. Okay, so that means we've completed all the tier 5s in the Pine Forest. That means our next step is going to be to go into the burned forest and continue to explore around and think about getting a second base set up over there somewhere. I want to set up a base over there that can be our stopover to drop off loot and do some basic survival stuff over there while we do the tier 5s in that area. And then we should only have to come back here for the blood moons. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think I've already crafted just about everything I need to craft. I'll think on it after I log out of this game, and I think next time we're definitely going to do some exploring. So I'm going to actually write that up here while I'm thinking about it. Burned forest. Second base. I always wanted to get to second base. Drop our AP ammo off. Let's take a full stack. Full stack of each and a regular stack of each when we go out to the the burned forest. Got a lot of duct tape in there, that was good. Yeah, I didn't have any engines. I'm going to need some of those at some point. We don't need to store gas. We'll take it with us. Might take that with me. Put this wheel away. Put that away. Add some foods here. Yeah. Alright, then the other thing that we're going to want to take with us when we go over there is a cooking grill and a beaker. Don't have a pot, I get. Oh yeah, that right there. Just overlooked it. So with that, we can set up a full cooking station over there. That'll be useful. Alright, well I guess that's good enough for today. I hope you enjoyed watching me kick the butt of that Tier 5 POI. If you liked what you saw or you learned something about the game, please click the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And leave a comment. Tell me what you thought about it. And I will see you in the next one.